Live at Lunch is brought to you in part by Benderubel Sound, providing sound services to the Front Range and the Wyoming region. Information is available by contacting Adam Bender at benderubelsound.com.
This is KRFC Fort Collins, and our next program is Live.
Welcome to Live at Lunch. We are happy that you're here. My name is Mutt Rogers, and we have King of the Tramps here in the studio today. They've been with us before. We're looking forward to a new and a fresh rendition of these Live at Lunch sessions. These guys are all the way from Iowa. They're going to be playing at Swing Station tonight, just north of town in LaPorte. You know where it's at. And we'll be talking a lot more about that as we get going in the show. I'm just going to hand it over right now to King of the Tramps here on KRFC Live at Lunch.
This one's called Weather. It goes out to all this weather we had. 1, 2, 3, 4! Everybody's talking about the weather. Ain't no one doing a single thing. We got files to the left of us and flood to the right, y'all. Stick around, it will change. Stick around, it will change. And everybody's talking about forever, like it's somewhere that they can go. It's just another word for saying the same. Yeah, stick around, it will change. Stick around, it will change. Tell you why, we got apocalypse and Armageddon, hypocrites keep forgetting prophecy, self-fulfilling. I drink and therefore I drink a lot, y'all. But just remember when you point at somebody else, there's 3 fingers pointing back at yourself. Well, there's irony everywhere we look these days, y'all. Stick around, it will change. Stick around, it will change. Tell you why, we got apocalypse and Armageddon, hypocrites keep forgetting prophecy, self-fulfilling. I drink and therefore that's Justin Snyder on the guitar for you. Ho! Everybody's talking about these things in the sky. They all paranoid, afraid they gon' die. Well, the sky is the same blue that it's always been, yeah. Stick around, it will change. Stick around, it will change. That's right. Stick around, it will change. Change it up.
King of the Tramps here on Live at Lunch, getting the show started today. And what? How long has it been since you guys been in last? This is what is this your third trip in?
Third trip, I think, and we were here in the spring, and you know what? It was a lot nicer then.
That's what they say.
What happened? This weather's hard. This weather's hard on tramps.
It surely is. It surely is.
Tramps, old ladies, and pets.
Bring all three of those in. Do not leave them out overnight.
Especially tramps.
You will not be pleased with the results. And now, okay, so we are going to be talking about their show tonight, and we will be talking a lot more about what's going on with these guys. They're all the way to us from Iowa, so let's go ahead and hear another song if they're ready. This is King of the Tramps on Live at Lunch. King of the Tramps, you want to tell us what the name of that last one might have been?
It was Rain.
And the first one?
The one before that was Weather.
Aha, all interrelated. And
we have been accused of having a meteorological influence on this album because there are several songs.
Okay.
Someone even, a reviewer in Sweden said that we were addressing global warming, but we are not. They're all metaphors, though.
Well, but isn't that great when anybody produces anything and people out there will read all kinds of extra meanings into it, and you just have to say, well, yeah, of course.
How astute of you.
It means whatever you think it means.
I'm just grateful when they like it, that's all.
Yeah, that is the key. But I was reading a set, I think it was your preliminary set list kind of out here in the studio, and at first I thought somebody was just like scrawling some some poetry on a page. I didn't recognize it as a set list. I was like, wow,
you might be onto something. I may take that
like
and
set list poetry.
You know how on the refrigerators they have
Right.
those magnet kind of poetry things where you move it around.
I think it'd be great. It crossed my mind. I was like, wow, you could take like
now we
artists.
got to give you a credit on our next album.
I think it would be pretty cool. I think it'd be pretty cool.
I think that's a good idea.
You could tell a story with a set list.
You know, sometimes you get like this kind of writer's block, and one way I break that sometimes is I actually get these books of poetry, which I wouldn't probably read otherwise. Some of them I would, and then just start kind of looking for phrases, and it triggers that side of the brain to start kind of the writing process.
Huh. Well, very, very interesting.
But I like your idea too.
Yes. Well, the magnetic poetry is pretty good. I do have some squirrel-themed magnetic poetry at my house. It's pretty awesome. It's well, I mean, it's not really poetry. I just kind of like make these strange little like 3 or 4 line narratives about what the squirrels are up to.
You got a lot of squirrels?
Absolutely none. I've got a big dog. She chases them all off. So it is kind of I do it with a forlorning in my heart for all the squirrels I'm missing out on.
We don't have any squirrels songs.
Yeah, oh, wouldn't that be perfect? Yeah, somebody out there might have been thinking, oh, he's a genius. He's segueing into their song about squirrels, but no, we're just talking about squirrels.
The next one here is, it's actually a metaphor perhaps, but it's called Dead Man. It's not about squirrels. This is on our new Joyful Noise record, so get out there at www.kingofthetramps or Facebook. Show us some love, because that means a lot to us when we drive all the way up here. We always get well received and like everybody here. This one called Dead Man. When I wrote this song, I was a dead man. Wearing a dead man's clothes. Drove into town with a rag top down in a dead man's Mercedes-Benz. Merciful friends, I have none. Won't put flowers on my headstone. The less it's known, well, the more it's said. You gotta live like you're dead. When I met you, I was a dead man. Oh, and you were settling. I was made of spark, oh, that lit up the dark. Brought that dead man back to life. Merciful friends, I have none. Won't put flowers on my headstone. The less it's known, well, the more it's said. Gotta live like you're dead. Now your street is lined, oh, with other dead men. They like dead leaves on your ground.
Oh, the shadows faint with that sad lover's refrain down at the end of Dead Man's Lane. Merciful friends, I have none. Won't put flowers on my headstone. The less is known, well, the more is said. Gotta live like you're dead.
Song there by King of the Tramps called Dead Man from their brand new album. That's Joyful Noise. And how long have you had that one out?
It's just been 3 or 4 months here now. We really wanted to release it back in May, but we had some production delays and ended up getting it out towards the end of August, towards there. And people have been liking it. It's just Joyful Noise. We dedicate it to all the people out there because they make a joyful noise when they clap, stop, and sing along with us, which happens at these Tramp shows. Nobody gets hurt. It's a good, innocent fun.
And you will be having plenty of copies of this Joyful Noise album, this brand new one by you, King of the Tramps. You're going to have plenty of copies of that out at Swing Station tonight.
You bet. We got some other stuff, too, to sell people. We got to get gas in the vehicle in the old. We got one of the. You ever see the Beverly Hillbillies?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, at the beginning, that thing they're driving. That's what it looks like. What we're driving.
Bunch of like chicken crates and rocking chairs tied to the top.
Yep. And Adam's sitting back there like Granny in the couch. And he's got a washboard. We're gonna play a song with a washboard too.
Very good. Now that is Todd Partridge there on guitar and vocals talking about Adam Odelhelm.
Yeah, that's actually correct.
Okay, he will be playing the washboard a little bit later. But now, Adam, how did you get mixed up with these guys?
Oh, geez. Yeah, this is a long time ago. Come into the band and jam with these guys. And once I did, it just clicked, and it just made sense that this is, like, we should be making music together. And then progressively, we just added everybody else in. But yeah, it was just Justin and Todd at the beginning for the original members.
Well, we will be listening for you, Adam, on the washboard when you're not playing the keys. That's coming up later.
That's correct.
And then who do we have back there on bass? You want to introduce yourself? I guess I could introduce you, but might just have you do it yourself.
I'm Ryan.
You have a mic and everything, so we'll just have you do it.
I came into the band at the last one to come into the band.
We actually bailed him out of jail to get him here.
Yeah. I was walking down the road. Adam pulled over.
I'm pretty sure you can just text your PO and check in, right?
Yeah, no phone, but...
Okay, well, all right, never mind.
History.
Never mind, he's on the run. That's okay. Okay, and then back there on drums, we have Ryan.
Ryan Ohm.
Ryan Ohm. Thank you, Ryan, for being here with us. I don't know, anything you want to, things that you were previously scared to say to the band that you can go ahead and say right now?
I don't know if we have the time, really.
Okay. We only do have an hour, yes. So at the end, you'll have to climb up off the couch, say your hour is up, Live at Lunch is over. Good luck at your show later tonight.
Ryan actually, oddly enough, was a bass player. He is a bass player, and he's played bass for way more years than he played the drums. He actually picked up the drums to play in King of the Tramps.
Oh, very cool. Very cool. Well, sometimes you have to find that need, and then you got to fill it. Okay, which segues perfectly into this next song.
Almost perfect.
Okay.
The squirrel segue was better. This one's actually called War. And
okay.
This one is not a metaphor.
Okay.
And we are neither condoning war nor well, maybe we are. Well, anyway, here we go. We'll let the music talk.
catch that thief. Was a thought for the rich man, bought with poor man's blood. Ain't no such thing as justice. No, justice took a bullet from the judge. A killer, put a gun in his hand. If you elect to do nothing, you still put that gun in his hand. Bankers in bed with politicians, sex reeks of corporate greed. Vote for war by proxy. They eat. Some die screaming for a lover. Some die screaming for a home. Screaming for mercy. All war's a politician war. Rally, rally around the flag, boy. Rally, rally around the flag. Ain't no such thing as peace, no. They brought her home in a body bag.
King of the Tramps right here on Live at Lunch. We are happy to have these guys live in the studio. Again, we just can't say it enough, but you're going to be out there at the swing station tonight.
You betcha. Hope everybody can come out there. You know, it's a little chilly, but we're going to warm it up out there.
Oh yeah, you know, it's not an incredibly large space, so it won't take too many bodies to really bring the heat out at the swing station. If you guys are going to be doing it musically, they're going to have to be doing it with their bodies.
And booze.
And booze.
If you pull up and there's a 55-gallon drum with a fire and a bunch of guys with gloves with the fingers cut off, warming and singing, that'd be us.
Straight out of like the Rocky movies.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, streets of Philadelphia.
Exactly.
That kind of thing. Harmonizing on the street corners. Except it'll be in LaPorte. That's pretty much like Fort Collins' street corner right there. Right at that intersection where a swing station resides. You guys are going to be there. What time is that show going to start?
That's a 9 o'clock show.
9 o'clock show. You guys going to be there for a while? Going to be playing?
I think we'll probably do 3 sets. So I'm sorry, we'll probably be doing 3 sets. So we'll probably be there till midnight or 1, I'd say.
Oh wow!
So whenever they kick us out is what we usually do.
It's going to be a full night out there at the swing station with King of the Tramps. And people, you want to give out your website real quick?
Yeah, definitely. And we like to have you go there because there's a lot of links. It's www.kingoftheTramps.com, kingoftheTramps.com. And there's a video that we just put up on there, which was shot with this camera. We have Paul here in the studio with the little Fisher-Price camera, and he's shooting that. We're going to put this up there as well, but the video for that song, Dead Man, is on there, so check that out. It's pretty cool. It's got a real tramp text in there.
Okay, might have to take a look at that while you're playing this next song and encourage people to do so as the show goes on. It's always really cool when these bands come in and they have something to promote, or a little thing that you can go and enjoy on their website. Because of course you guys have things to promote, new albums and shows everywhere. And now, where did you guys come from before you came back through here in Colorado?
Last? We had a weekend off, which was kind of rare for us. So where were we? Lawrence, Kansas,
and then
we're
Minneapolis.
in Minneapolis, and then we're in Des Moines.
Okay. Now, is that going to be after this?
Des Moines is after this, but it's
okay.
They have what they call the Little Big Fest, and they'll have guys like William Elliott Whitmore and Charlie Parr and Kevin Gordon and people like that are on the bill with us, and that's going to be a real good one in Des Moines.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're saying Des Moines, so that's going to be kind of on your way back.
Yes. Yeah, we're only doing Swing Station here, and then we're going to kind of hang out with some friends. We didn't even book a gig for Saturday night.
Oh.
We'll be down. Is there Taco Bell? We'll be down at Taco Bell.
Standing around a 55-gallon drum. Singing and playing. All right, well, King of the Tramps, we're glad you're here. And one more time, that is kingoftheTramps.com for all the information you could possibly stand. That video that they've already produced, they're producing a video as we speak. That's going to be available up on that website here in the next little while, couple of days maybe.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, King of the Tramps, just going to hand it right back over to you. This is your chance. This is Live at Lunch. We got these guys live, and they've got half an hour left. What are they going to do with it?
Yeah, this one here, we're going to get, if you're at home, and you're feeling kind of blue, or even if you aren't feeling blue, just kind of put your hands together, stomp your feet. This one's what we call whiskey gospel. It's called Jesus Saves. Oh, yeah, yeah. Yeah. If money is the root of all things evil, then I am an angel in disguise. Help me out now. There's too many puzzle pieces. Help me, Lord, oh please release us now. Love is the answer, then I am your man, sir. 'Cause loving is all I wanna do. Let's go. Oh. If Jesus walked on water, well, he wasn't no smarter than I was before I met you. If hell is on fire, well,
lost and desire. Well, I'll keep it warm just for you. Oh, there's too many puzzle pieces. Help us, Lord, oh please release us now. If love is the answer, then I am your man, sir. 'Cause loving is all I wanna do. Jesus save me. Jesus saves, Jesus saves, oh, Jesus save my soul. Hell's on fire, lost in desire. Oh, well, I keep it warm just for you. Jesus save, oh, Jesus save, oh, save my soul. Oh, Jesus saves, Jesus saves, Jesus save my soul. Here we go. The big, shall and hairy, well, surely I can bear it as long as I got you by my side. If Cain's to Abel, love is a fable, and hate is a Bible fairy tale. There's too many puzzle pieces. Help us, Lord, oh please release us now. If love is the answer, then I am your man, sir. 'Cause loving is all I wanna do.
Song there called Whiskey Gospel. Yeah?
Well, it's of the genre that we've tagged called whiskey gospel,
Okay,
but it's
okay.
called Jesus Saves.
Jesus Saves. Okay, there we go. I got you. I was trying to think of something like that, because maybe it's Jesus Saves because it might be 80 Truth.
I go with that.
Okay, I don't know.
Truth?
Yeah, Proof
80
Truth.
Proof truth, yeah. And
A
you know
Proof
what?
Truth
Just
pun there.
as a disclaimer, we do sound better when you're drinking whiskey or doing whatever it is that you do.
Everything does.
That's true.
And you guys would be no exception to that, but it is not required because these guys are fresh off the road.
This one's called Rock Island Line, you guys.
Hey, you're gonna... Oh, there we go. Okay, I think we're gonna hear this one. And is this off your? Is this on your new one?
This is on Joyful Noise, yeah.
Very cool. You can go to
And,
kingofthetramps.com for all the information you need.
Yeah, it features Justin on the mandolin. And as you mentioned, we've got Adam Ottelhelm on the washboard. He's putting his thimbles on now. He looks like a grandma.
This is the washboard tune, huh? All right.
I'm tuning here, so bear
I
with
like
me.
it. Yeah, it kind of looks like he's got his 10-man finger caps on. There they are, those little thimbles there. But I don't believe we heard from... Who did we not hear from? Did we not hear from Justin earlier?
No.
I think we were going around a little bit.
They skipped me.
But yeah, so I just wanted to check in with Justin real quick, make sure he got a chance to clear his mind, get anything off his chest he wanted to. He's over there on guitar and Mando. You got the Mando in your hand right now.
Yep.
Yeah, so now you are one of the two originals. Is that what I picked up?
Yeah, yep. Todd and I got together first, and then kind of.
All right, you might want to talk into the mic there. There you go.
Todd and I got together first, and then everyone else just kind of fell on board.
We love it. We're glad you guys are here. Again, that is Justin Snyder, one of the two founding members, or original-ish members of King of the Tramps. Not sure how you break that down or what you might call that, but that's Justin and Todd. Todd here on guitar and vocals. They are still using the flower motif.
We like the flowers. We do.
Yes, we've talked about this before. They've got some thrift store plastic flowers they like to adorn their mic stands with.
You know, we're not that pretty, so we figure we better bring something up here that looks good.
I like it.
This one, there's in Iowa, and I think it ran down into Colorado, there was a railroad line called the Rock Island Line, and it was one of the biggest railroads up until it went bust in the 80s, and it crisscrossed all over the place, and now it's a bunch of trails, where you can walk and ride bikes.
It's a mighty good road.
It is, and you're on track with me here because, of course, Leadbelly wrote a song, and then Johnny Cash wrote a song about a song that he wrote. So we say that we wrote a song about a song about a song about a railroad. It's called Rock Island Line. Is that right? Yeah.
Jumpy ride, I'm gonna ride that Rock Island Line. Freight train, don't leave me behind. I'm a-catching out tonight on the Rock Island Line. Leadbelly said it, he don't lie. He said Jesus rode on the Rock Island Line. If I get to heaven, well, I'm going to style. I'm gonna ride that Rock Island Line. Ride it! I don't work and I ain't got a dime, but I can still ride that Rock Island Line. The UP is fine if you got the time. Well, I'll take this train every time. Well, Leadbelly said it, he don't lie. He said Jesus rode on the Rock Island Line. If I get to heaven, I'm a-going in style. Well, I'm a-gonna ride that Rock Island Line. Ride it! A freight train going anywhere. Seeing the world from a flat car is fine. I'll take this train every time. Well, Leadbelly said it, he don't lie. He said Jesus rode on the Rock Island Line. If I get to heaven, I'm a-going in style. Well, I'm a-gonna ride that Rock Island Line. If I live to be 105, I hope I get to ride that Rock Island Line. Leadbelly said it, he don't lie. Said Jesus rode on the Rock Island Line. Help me out. Jesus rode on the Rock Island Line. Help me out. Jesus rode on the Rock Island Line. Yeah, Jesus rode on the Rock Island Line. Well, I'll take that train, gonna ride that train. Next time Jesus ride that train. I said Jesus rode on the Rock Island Line. Rock Island Line. Yeah, Rock Island Line.
I like that. That's like an homage to an homage of an homage.
Indeed.
About a train. All right, a railroad, sorry. A little bit different. But thank you for that, King of the Tramps. If people are just tuning in, you have discovered KRFC Fort Collins. We are commercial-free, volunteer-powered. Takes a lot of people to keep this place going, and I am no exception. I'm a volunteer. That's what I'm trying to say. We also have Adam Bender back here in the sound booth, getting it done. We're so glad he can make it in today, and he has an assistant there with him learning how to do all of this live music on the radio, because even if you have a background in live music, it's always a little added element there when you throw in that live radio bit. But we are always looking for more volunteers, so feel free to go to our website. That is krfcfm.org. Got an application form there. Fill that out, and then we'll find something for you to do around here. There is so much to do, whether you want to be a sound tech or host or programmer for one of the shows or just any of the other number of things that might be on or off the air. There's always something to do. And we are really glad to have such a great group of volunteers here. And we couldn't, in turn, then do what we do if it weren't for you out there listening. So we want to thank everybody for doing their part and listening in. And then we have these great bands that come through the area. And we are with King of the Tramps today. These guys are recording a video, which should be making it onto their website here in the next few days, few hours, whatever it's going to take. You know, kind of hard to say.
I'd say middle of next week we'll have
middle of
something
next
up.
week, okay. But in the meantime, you have a video for one of the songs you played earlier, right?
Yes.
You already played it? Yep.
There's a bunch of videos on there, but we kind of do it all DIY. But this one is particularly cool because it was all shot with this little 8-bit kid's toy in a cemetery. And,
Nice.
and that was the song Dead Man we did earlier. So you can kind of see it there on the monitor. It's kind of a...
Yeah, it's a very ghostly look that camera's getting. It kind of looks like a radar gun or something, or looks like something you'd like stamp prices on 10 cans with. It's a pretty cool looking camera.
Back in the day, back in 1987, it was a pretty hot little item for kids to have for a toy. But then shortly after that, the price of video cameras dropped so much that this thing was too expensive to use as a toy. So it really had a short lifespan.
Yeah, the thing is pretty fascinating. It's just nice that you got it plugged right into the laptop. It's recording directly in. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna have to get some more information about that. I'm just kind of getting to be more and more of a tech junkie with the cameras and videos and things that go boom or beep, have buttons or dials. I'm thinking it's pretty cool these days. But King of the Tramps, thank you all the way from Iowa. You're playing at Swing Station tonight, and I think we're ready for another song.
Yeah, this one's off our first CD. We've got 3 of them out. The first one was called Good People. The second one is Wicked Mountain. We're doing songs off all 3 of them. And this one, a little more psychedelic and rocky. It's called Leaves of Grass. Earthly bind, chain your mind. Unlock what you know is inside. Won't take away, still can't stay. Footsteps are all you leave behind. Like leaves of grass, this too shall pass. Even diamonds turn to sand.
they set off that day up the mountaintop. There were 5 of them. Halfway up, they turned to look at the spectacular view below them, the valley rising from the high desert sand. When they started up again, there were 3. They climbed higher still, dodging the rocks and cacti that impeded their progress up that mountaintop. They grew thirsty, they grew tired, and they kept climbing to the top. Do 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 do. When they got to the top, they rejoiced, but there was only one. And they raised their arms and said, free your mind, free your mind, won't you 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 free your mind, free your mind, won't you free your mind, won't you free your mind, 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 free your mind.
We just heard a song there that's called Leaves of Grass. Okay, I'm liking that one. Very
Thank you.
very dreamy there in the middle. I like the spoken word part. Yeah.
Sometimes that one goes on for days, and we actually have
Really?
to have food brought in.
Do you have to like take a break? Somebody takes over?
Yeah.
Like page 37 or chapter 3. You know?
We played with a band at this festival this summer called Briar Patch near Des Moines, and there's a band called the Rumpke Mountain Boys, if you've ever heard of them. Real nice guys and great players. They played for 4 or 5 hours without getting off stage or stopping, which to me is an incredible feat. And if you get a chance to see those guys, then see them. They're really good.
I think that would be amazing if anybody could just sit and listen for that long, let alone be playing for that long. Yeah, that is definitely a marathon session. Now, what do you think? I don't know. Have you guys ever just had the need or felt the need to just try to play for like 3 or 4 hours straight?
We kind of have.
Have you?
We do that.
Yeah.
I mean, do you have like certain things you could do where only certain members could take a bathroom break?
Well, hopefully, I think a cigarette break for some of these guys comes before the bathroom.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I was just all of a sudden like some in-concert videos by Van Halen came to mind. Like they would all take a solo
cigarette break.
Right. They would just disappear for a little while, and like the bass player would be out there banging around for about 10 minutes.
We don't ever do that.
Oh, okay.
We don't.
That'd be pretty cool if somebody did start doing that again.
Maybe we'll do that tonight at Swing Station.
There you go. Yeah, be like.
Ryan, are you up for a drum solo?
Why not?
Yeah. Okay, it might only be like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever.
The longest drum solo we've gotten out of him is about 30 seconds.
Okay.
And that was on accident. Everybody else just stopped.
Really? Okay, so, for whatever reason, I just assumed that almost any musician, no matter what instrument they played, would want to have the spotlight on them for 10 minutes to just
Absolutely not with us.
No, we're not that band.
Spotlight
Okay.
gets a little
Totally
warm.
Okay,
We're
okay.
not that band.
In fact, you take any one of us out, and we lose a lot.
Yep.
We don't like
Okay.
to tell any of us that, but one of us drops out, and we're like, "What do we do?"
Like, it's just not the same. I don't have the same cues. I don't know where I'm supposed to come in. Not sure what's going on, but we're glad we have all of you guys here with us now. And we just have about 10 minutes. What, time for two more,
Maybe,
three
yeah,
more?
we could play out on one and we'll
Yeah.
do one here another one off the first record we haven't done on this show before, and it's called "Not That Man."
Okay, this is King of the Tramps. They're out at Swing Station tonight. We are happy to have them right here on Live at Lunch, KRFC Fort Collins.
It seems I cannot cry over anything, and without those tears, there is nothing I can sing. You told me you're leaving, is that for good? Don't you know that I did almost everything I could? Pictured us at least 1,000 times before. Black and white slow motion, a screaming door. You told me you want a halfway man to take you all the way there. Any way that he can. I will not be that man. I will not be that man. You keep on asking, but I will never know, I'll never say yes. 'Cause I know I know you would not settle for anything less. After 500 miles, my eyes are getting blurry. You're sleeping in the back seat, and I'm worried about you. You told me to take you away from all this, but the road won't erase the memories or the pain that exists. At a hotel in some little Midwestern town, well, I finally stood up when you finally broke down. I will not be that man. I will not be that man. You keep on asking, but I will never know, I'll never say yes. 'Cause I know I know you would not settle anything less. I said, I'm sorry, baby. Maybe I misspoke when I said your Jesus was a great big joke. How long has it been? Well, I guess I lost count when you gave me your car keys and your sermon on the mount. Everybody, blessed are the merciful,
Once again, that was King of the Tramps playing one of their last couple of songs here on today's episode of Live at Lunch. My name is Mutt Rogers, and this is KRFC Fort Collins. Can't remember if I mentioned that, but we've got all kinds of goodness over at the website. That's krfcfm.org. You can fill out an application form to become a volunteer or online programmer. And we also want to thank once again Adam Bender back here for making a special trip in to
Yes, thanks very much. We really do appreciate it.
to Tech Today. Very, very cool of him. He is our tech team commander. That might be the first time anyone's called him that. But he is indeed.
Does he have an action figure? 'Cause
He
that
should.
sounds
He
like
should. It definitely does sound like something like that, like Tech,
Oh, and-
Tech Team Commander 1
Hey, you know
and
what?
Tech Team Commander 2
We
out
got to
there.
mention Tech Team Commander 2, who's
Yeah.
been happy the whole time and smiling and laughing and waving at us.
Yeah, he's doing great out there. We got Adam's son out there. That his name is Adam's son.
Adam's son.
Tech Team Commander 2.
That sounds very Japanese. Adam's son.
Baby commander.
Yes, Baby Commander number 2. He is the commander of all things number 2.
And the lovely Sabrina taking care of him.
Absolutely, yes, she is our volunteer coordinator, and we are going to have you guys play us out with a song, I think. But again, thanks for everybody out there listening, everybody in Colorado and the wide world, anyone
Yeah, and
listening
hey,
from Iowa.
Thank you, because it's always a pleasure to come up here and do this with you. And we every time we come, it seems like we pick up a few more friends and fans, and that's what it's all about. So everybody who's out there, we all know who they are, and we're sending them our love and peace and everything, and we're having a great time. Everybody.
You know who they are, and they know who they are, and
I'll get that $10 back from you too. But this one's a title track off of our new record called Joyful Noise, and this one kind of epitomizes what we call whiskey gospel. Put a little whiskey in your coffee, y'all. Let's go. Well, I had a friend who married young, and he had some kids, and he worked real hard. Well, he never did put very much away. Worked his ass off every day. Never worried about hell to pay, but oh, made a joyful noise. When he died at 55, his wife, she cried and cried and missed his great big smile about 100 miles wide. Well, she laughed thinking what he had said. One of these days you're gonna wake up dead. Winked at her from his deathbed and said, make a joyful noise. Let's turn it around. Well, the preacher in town rides his Harley around. Well, he never gets up, so he never falls down. He says all you need is the golden rule. Dress in black and you always look cool. Get yourself a monkey tattoo and oh, make a joyful noise. Make a joyful noise. Make a joyful noise. Make a joyful noise. Y'all ready? We got flowers in the valley, flowers on the hill. Forget your trespass, no one else will. Clap your hands, raise your voice, and oh, make a joyful noise. Let's tear it out. Testify. When they come to get you, you're gonna put you in chains, won't you?
Thank you for listening to Live at Lunch on KRFC Fort Collins.
Live at Lunch is brought to you in part by Benderubel Sound, providing sound services to the Front Range and the Wyoming region. Information is available by contacting Adam Bender at benderubelsound.com.
Live at Lunch airs 5 days a week, noon to 1, Monday through Friday.
Right here on 88.9 FM.
If you're interested in performing on Live at Lunch, fill out a submission form on our website
at krfcfm.org.
If you'd like to volunteer to help produce Live at Lunch,
give us a call at 970-221-5075.
Thanks for listening to Live at Lunch, and stay tuned for more great music on KRFC.